Hello and welcome to this Saturday, July 26th edition of This is eSport. We'll kick things off with CSGO as CEVO Season 7 LAN Finals are underway. Dennis with a great pop flash through the smoke here. He's going to pick up 3. Goes down to Skadoodle, but mousesports would take the round, up 4-2. Now Cloud9 saving, able to get the plant on B. Skadoodle finds an up. He hits a couple great shots, but Dennis knows he can defuse, and Skadoodle trying to jump into the site. He actually craters. Dennis with the defuse. 5-2 mousesports. Now Cloud9 with another plant at B, next on the flank. He's going to find 3 quick headshots. Mousesports go up 9-2. Now Sean Garrett's looking to create something on the B site. 2 entries for him, but with so little time left on the clock, Cloud9 is forced to go A and mousesports don't rotate, so as they're charging in the site, they run into the crossfire of Nex and Speedy. Down they go. Mousesports up 10-3. Final round of the half now. Chris J holding mid with the op. A ridiculous shot on Shroud. He's going to push back up, re-peek, and hit a couple more great shots. Mousesports lead at the half 12-3. Second half pistol now. Cloud9 needing a win. Speedy stuck in a 1v2 in the door, somehow able to pick up these kills and win the round for mousesports. Now match point 15-3 for mousesports. Sean Garrett's trying to make a play at B. Somehow not spotted in this corner after playing through smoke. He's going to pick up a triple. Skadoodle saves him at the end, but it wasn't enough as mousesports go on to win this one 16-5. So map 2 now, Dust 2. C9 already up 6-2. Freakazoid able to open up on 2 from Cat. Dennis replies. Pushes up Cat. He's able to take down Freak just as the bomb goes down. Smokes the bomb, 2 flashes off. He taps it and a Skadoodle pushes up with the Glock. He's somehow able to find the headshot. C9 lead 7-2. Last round of the half now, mousesports defending A, and Skadoodle hits a couple insane op shots to give C9 a chance. But as he's planting the bomb, he's flanked by Dennis. Down he goes. Cloud9 leads 10-5 at the half. Now second half, mousesports trail 11-8, and Speedy able to hit the mid shot. What reaction times. Now mousesports leading 12-11. C9 in a 2v4, but nothing, able to find a double kill from B stairs. And mousesports now with just 15 seconds remaining, charging up the B stairs. They're able to find both kills. They go up 13-11. Very next round, C9 in a 3v2, retaking A. And once again, somehow Dennis able to pull off the clutch. Mousesports go out 14-11. So a great play from Skadoodle to keep Cloud9 in it, but the very next round, Chris J. Another pick at mid for mousesports. And later in this round, Skadoodle holding Cat with the op. He needs to hit a few shots. Hits one insane one, but goes down, and Gob coming up through CG spawn, able to make that important kill, leaving Freakazoid alone here. He actually does quite a bit of damage from CT spawn, but he goes down. Mousesports win this one 16-12 and advance to tomorrow's semifinal. Group B winners match now. Virtus Pro Navi and Pasha starts things off with an insane headshot on a Guardian, follows it up with a second one. Virtus Pro go up 1-0. Now round 3, Pasha in a 1v3. Looks like he's actually ready to jump away and save that gun, but the nade takes down Edward, so he goes through, flashes through the smoke, somehow able to churn and get the kill on Zeus, but not able to get it back in season time, and Navi go up 2-1. Now, last round of the half, Virtus Pro in a 2v4, but Taz going on a rampage in the stairs. He takes down 2. Edward peeking, he gets headshot as well. That leaves Guardian alone to come in for the 1v2. He's going to have to peek into 2 players. Takes down Taz, but Bialy gets the trade. And Navi lead 9-6 at the half. Second half pistol now. Edward starting things off with a big flick headshot and flaming down in pit. He's able to follow it up here, picks up 4 more headshots. Virtus Pro wins second half pistol round. Now Zeus on the flank here, able to spot Taz in the back. He gets knifed and the rest of Virtus Pro get absolutely mowed down. Navi doubling up on Virtus Pro 12-6. Virtus Pro splitting A and Pasha doing some huge work on the entries here. That's 3, 4 for him. And C's on the other side of the smoke behind him. Pasha turns around and picks up the ace. Doing a ton of work for Virtus Pro in this one. 12-7 Navi, now Guardian going to work on long with this op. He's going to pick up 3 kills. Navi would lead this one 14-7, but Virtus Pro fighting their way back, now 14-12. Edward somehow able to get this kill while fully blind, and Navi go to match point now. Last round of the game, 15-14 Navi, and Neo in a 1v1 with Guardian, spots him just as he runs out, lands the headshot, and this one's going to overtime. Virtus Pro would win all 3 rounds in the first half of overtime, now in a 3v5 in the first round of the second half of overtime. Pasha finds one, Bialy's going to find another one. 3v3 now, and the round for Navi just falls apart as Flamey goes down, Zeus goes down, Guardian to follow, and Virtus Pro somehow come back from 14-7 to win game 1. Game 2 on Trey now, pushing outside. Bialy finds an entry, Pasha pushing up, he finds 2 of his own. And that leaves Neo and Taz in a 2v2. Taz is going to find both kills, and Virtus Pro go up 5-1 on T-side Train, now 8-2. Virtus Pro, Pasha caught with his smoke out, but saved by Snacks. That was big as Pasha pushes forward and finds 2 entries of his own. Virtus Pro lead 9-2. Now Guardian, having saved the op, holding inner, he's able to find a couple of entries, and Navi are able to bring this one back. Edward with the pistol, and Seized able to come in on the flank, pick up an AK and find another kill. Last round of the half, Virtus Pro lead 9-5. In a 2v3, Pasha going to work in the alley lane, he finds 2. Left in a 1v1 with Zeus. Even with the smoke there, finds the kill. Pasha, again, 3 more huge kills. Virtus Pro lead 10-5 at the half. Now, second half pistol. 1v1, this is huge. Seized versus Neo. Both end up on critical HP here. Somehow, Neo able to find the headshot. Virtus Pro go up 11-5. Virtus Pro on match point, and Navi deciding to rush the inner bomb site. Taz and Neo combining to hold this one down, and Edward goes down. Virtus Pro pick up map 2, they're off to the semi-final, and Navi drop to the Group B consolation match against Tempo Storm. We'll pick this one up, series tied 1-1, map 3 on Cobblestone. So a great knife kill, but Guardian able to secure the round. Navi leading 14-8 now. Tempo Storm rushing B. Edward has something to say about that. He's got enough time to reload, back off, and find a few more headshots. Edward with the 4K. Navi take this one 16-8. They move on to play Mouse Sports tomorrow in semi-final number 1. And Cloud9 won the Group A runoff against CLG. So they'll face Virtus Pro in semi-final number 2. Alright, League of Legends now. North American LCS entering their final week of play. First match of the day, Team 8, Team Liquid. Just 3 minutes in, Team 8 looking for a 4-man dive on bottom. Quas with some nifty moves to avoid some damage here, but he'd eventually go down. Team 8 pick up the first blood. Porpoise, though, unable to get out of there. He takes some extra tower hits. Quas is able to make it a 1-for-1. Slow developing game now. Team Liquid pushing the mid inhibitor turret. And Nian now isolated off to the side. He's going to get popped. Team Liquid are able to pick up the inhibitor and one Nexus turret. Just moments later now, Liquid pick up the dragon and teammate trying to engage before Liquid are able to back. Quas goes down. Phoenix with a nice ultimate, but Yen able to get out of there. Teammate now turn their attention on Phoenix, and Oriana goes down. They'll pick up one more on X special. All in all, a 3-for-1 trade for teammate. Now 41 minutes in, teammate doing Baron. Liquid respawning, teleporting in, but teammate somehow mistiming a number of abilities on the teleport. Now Calitroll is forced out of the fight, and Quas so tanky on Maokai, able to absorb a ton of damage on the backline and continue pushing into a 1v2. He picks up both kills, and Team Liquid clean up the fight. They push for the win and move into a tie for first place in the North American LCS. Alright, game 2, CLG versus Dignitas. And 9.5 minutes in now, Helios just sitting on top of Xmithy's red. He'll take it, but ends up going down, and CLG on the hunt now. True Shot Barrage dealing a ton of damage, and as of right now, it looks great for CLG. And Kiwi Kid's gonna get hit by the Mystic Shot from Pobelter. He goes down, but somehow Dignitas able to turn this around. CoreJJ picks up 2 kills here on the Kog'Maw. All in all, a 3-for-3 exchange. A pretty nice result for Dignitas based on how that started. Now 12 minutes in, CLG looking for a mid gank, and Pobelter just dealing a ton of damage on Ezreal. Zion Spartan able to land 2 axes, and Shifter goes down. 17 minutes in now, CLG able to take an inhibitor tower, but Dignitas rotating behind them. They're gonna keep chasing. Gamsu lands the taunt on double lift. He goes down. This would be a 2-for-0 for Dig. Now 19 minutes in, fighting over the dragon. Xmithy picks it up, but he goes very low. Somehow doesn't go down. Able to escape this one. And Afromu turns it around. Flash pulverized. 4-man knockup. CLG cleans up this fight, and they would take 2 towers off of it. 22.5 minutes in, CLG pushing another inhibitor tower. And Dignitas able to land some poke onto Pobelter. They find the kill. And they're going to start pushing for this one. Fight breaks out. And this was huge here. Zion Spartan pushing to the back line, taking down CoreJJ on Kog'Maw. If he was able to stay alive, great chance Dignitas cleans up that fight and picks up a Baron. But now 27 minutes in, CLG Baroned up. They were able to take down both inhibitors. And just 2 minutes later now, CLG pushing down the final inhibitor, looking to close this game out. So CLG take this one down and also move into a tie for first place atop the NALCS standings.
That's how they had to do it. To be fair, I feel like full H Shurima for himself. Once again, 5-13.
Alright, third game of the day, Gravity versus Team Impulse. Both teams fighting for playoff positioning. Pick this one up. 9 minutes in, Adrian, flash pulverize, headbutts Bunny Fufu back. And Impulse are going to secure first blood. Shortly after this fight now, Impulse diving Keen under his tier 2 tower. Hits a nice ultimate, and Rush is going to pick up the kill, barely able to get out of there. And turning into an extended fight now, Gravity looking to turn it around. Move takes down Rush. Adrian falls shortly after. And Gravity make this a 4-for-1 exchange in the end. 28 minutes in now. Move gets caught out in the river. Some nifty moves to escape. Now turning into a prolonged team fight. And Oriana with a big ultimate turning this one around. So far a 3 for 3. And Impact gonna keep chasing onto Altec. Lands the flash taunt. One more kill for Impulse. They make it a 4 for 3. Now 30 minutes in, team fight in the mid. Malachi looks to be caught out, but soaking up so much damage and a huge Azir ult that decimates Gravity. And Impulse would go 4 for 0 and take their second Baron of the game. Now 33 minutes in, Impulse just ignoring the tower, running straight by it. Bunny Fufu gets popped. Altec goes down, relentless pursuit. And Gravity just too far behind to do anything about this one. Team Impulse pick up the win. Fourth game now, Enemy Esports versus TSM. And this one gets underway 20 minutes in. Bjergsen on AP Cog raining down the living artillery. Body drop goes down. TSM ties this one up 1-1. Now, 31 minutes in, Enemy on the Baron. They're able to successfully pick this one up. And Bjergsen once again raining in living artilleries. But Enemy Esports only losing 1 for the Baron. Now just a minute later, TSM denying the 5th dragon for Enemy. Bjergsen still raining down living artillery. Nautilus goes down. 40 minutes in now. TSM just missing vision on Inox. And Bjergsen's going to end up getting popped. Enemy take their second Baron. Now 56 minutes in. Bjergsen's going to get picked again. So Enemy try to push down the TSM base. Wild Turtle trying to backdoor. This ended up being crazy fights in both bases, but TSM win the main fight, and with death timers so long, they're able to push this one down and take the win. Alright, final game from the NALCS. This is Dragon Knights versus C9. Both teams out of the playoff picture, but looking to avoid relegation. Just 3 minutes into this one, early action. And Karma gets popped, Elimination goes down. But Sneaky moving up the river, looking to turn this one around for C9. He changes the tide of the fight. And C9 pick up 2. 8 minutes in now. Hyde in the full force of the Lucian ult. Consume's not going to save him. Emperor flashes for the kill and gets lanterned out. 10 minutes in now. C9 caught in the TDK jungle. High goes down. Dragon Knights are going to continue pushing on this one. Balls goes down, Sneaky to follow. TDK make it a 3 for 0. 28 minutes in now. Once again, team fighting in their own jungle. And the Oriana ult is actually going to whiff. TDK absolutely clean up this fight. C9 ends up getting aced, and TDK will take down the Baron. 36 minutes in now, Cloud9 working on the Baron, Emperor dealing a ton of damage, and TDK just gonna engage and clean up this fight. Balls goes down. There's Kez flying in on Zach.
He may rear back, but it looks like they're going to give up on this one. Going for the long shot, slides him down. And that's going to be an inhibitor for TD for balls. Incarnation in 19. It's going to be
So TDK picked this one up for just their second one of the season.
Wow, TDK takes down Cloud9. And another day for Seraph the Smile.
I'll give you a look at the NALCS standings going into the final day. You see the four-way tie atop the scoreboard there. CLG, Gravity, Impulse, Team Liquid, all 12-5. TSM still has a chance to earn that first round bye, though. They sit at 11-6. And Dig rounds out the playoff picture. Moving on to LCK action now. Ku Tigers, Najin E Empire. Both teams looking to secure their place in the playoffs. Najin pushing down the tier 1 on bottom, fighting between towers now. Watch, very close to going down, but he's able to churn it around on Braum, pick up the kill, somehow lives. And this one ends up being a 2-for-1 exchange for Najin. Gorilla now caught out. He gets picked and a great Azir ultimate to knock back Prey. 2-for-0 exchange for Najin. And they would take an uncontested Baron for that fight win. 31 minutes now after Najin picks up their 4th dragon, team fighting in the river. Rumble with a big ultimate. And Najin pushing down this fight. Just too far ahead at this point. Already up over 10k. And Najin are going to take this set 2-1 and move into 5th place in the LCK, just a game out of playoffs. Second series of the night now, Samsung Galaxy KT Rolster. We'll pick this one up, game 2. KT Rolster already up 1-0, 8 minutes in. KT ganking mid, Crowns flashes down, so easy first blood going over to KT. 20 minutes in now, Samsung looking to gank top, diving someday under the tower, but once again, Maokai so tanky, refusing to go down. And KT turned this one around 2-for-0 to extend their lead. 30 minutes in now, KT diving the mid tier 2. Crown and Luna just blown up by KT. And they're going to pick up the mid inhibitor off this fight. Now 35 minutes in, KT pulling off the Baron. Score goes down, but KT still looking good in this fight. And they're just too far ahead in this one. Alistair with the headbutt pulverize over the wall. And KT are going to take this one. And they move into 3rd place in the LCK standings. Alright, back to Counter-Strike as the ESL Cologne EU qualifier is underway. This is the Group A upper bracket final match between Kingwin and Dignitas. Winner earning a spot at ESL Cologne. Kick this one off, 8-1 Kingwin. AZ though doing work in the mid on a save. Picks up 2, grabs an op, and lands a couple more kills. Now 11-2 Kingwin. Michael Lele holding down the mid with an op. He hits the crossing shot. Kingwin would lead 13-2 at the half. Second half pistol now. Dignitas needing a win to stay in it. Kingwin pushing the upper B tunnels, but they absolutely get decimated by AZ and Pimp. Alright, first gun round of the second half. Dignitas rushing B, but Scream shuts them down. He picks up 3. Now 14-7. Dignitas rushing B again. This time though, AZ with 2 great entries. They take the site down just 14-8. Now at 15-8. Kingwin holding A. Michael Lele and Dennis teaming up 2 apiece to shut down the site. Kingwin take this one. They end up qualifying for ESL Cologne. Dignitas drop down into the consolation match versus Flipside. Flipside ended up taking that one, so they also qualify for ESL Cologne. Okay, QuakeCon dueling finals. Rafa versus EVIL. And this is a best of 5, map 1 on Lost World, 15 seconds in. Rafa hitting the rocket, he goes up 1-0. Now, both players fighting over the Mega. Rafa able to pick up another kill, he goes up 2-0. Just 45 seconds left. One more big fight here, and Rafa's gonna pick up one more kill. And shortly after this, EVIL calls GG. So Rafa leads 1-0, map 2 now. And Rafa is able to hit a series of ridiculous rail shots. He goes up 1-0. Now EVIL looking to respond. He's going to hit some rail shots of his own. Ties this one up 1-1. And chasing for the spawn frag on Rafa. He's going to find it. And taking his first lead of this matchup now, 2-1. Rafa looking to reply, but can't do it as the LG takes him down. EVIL leads 3-1. 4 minutes remaining, and Rafa somehow able to hit another ridiculous rail shot, brings it back within 1. Just 2 minutes to go now. Both players skirmishing, but Rafa is stacked. He's got the Mega, and he's able to tie this one up 3-3 just moments later. Both players fighting it out again, and Rafa able to come out on top. He's leading this one 4-3. And time winding down now on map 2. EVIL is gonna be unable to close the gap on Rafa, and time runs out. Rafa goes up 2-0.
The pressure is real right now on EVIL. Very intense.
Third map now, Rafa on championship point. EVIL's gonna start this one off though. He goes up 1-0, picks up the Mega.
He's got the first frag. Third time lucky. I mean, that's much worse than where he was.
Now both players once again fighting over the incoming Mega health. Rafa ends up picking it up just in time, and he ends up taking the frag on EVIL, but EVIL is able to respawn right away and go back up 2-1.
Now,
both players dueling with the LGs once again. This time Rafa coming out on top, tied 2-2 now. And this one tied after regulation, so we head to overtime, and EVIL is going to find the first frag into this one, so Rafa with a big uphill battle to go and just a minute and a half remaining, but somehow he's going to land another ridiculous rail shot, tying this one up 3-3. And one more skirmish here as Rafa landing a ton of LG, but darting away with low health. Now charging again with just 1 minute and hits another rail shot, so Rafa goes up 4-3, and time running out for EVIL in this one to tie it up and send it into a second overtime period. able to close the gap, finding a close range skirmish,
15 seconds. He can't make it through in time. How's he going to get by?
but
He sees the overlap. He has
unable to make that last push.
right now for these Rockets with less than 10 seconds to go.
And Rafa takes this one down. He is your 3-time QuakeCon dueling champion. Alright, that's the show for today, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in tomorrow for more. This is eSport. We'll be bringing you all the day's highlights as CEVO Pro Season 7 LAN Finals continue. NA, LCS, LCK, ESL Cologne EU qualifiers. So much stuff. Don't miss it.
One more will do it, and then it's Arnau, on match, on the first, are doing it. He does.